and welcome to Prescott, everybody's hometown, and Arizona's Christmas City. We thank Findlay, one of the chief sponsors for the 37th Prescott Christmas Parade, with an ugly sweater Christmas, today's theme of the Christmas Parade. The Christmas Parade is brought to you on KYCA, 1490 AM by several sponsors, including Pralines of Prescott, Olson's for Healthy Animals, Arizona's Seamless Gutters, The Frame and I Gallery and Frame Shop, Prescott True Value Hardware, Roxy Web Securities Management Incorporated, El Charro Restaurant of Chino Valley, Lamerson's Jewelry in downtown Prescott, H2O Health, Water and Health Solutions, the Blind Brothers of Arizona, Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service, and Weichert Realtors. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arizona's Christmas City and the 37th Prescott Christmas Parade. Here's your announcers, Samantha Parsons and Marty Myers. Oh, and internet provided by Bolt Internet of Prescott. Be sure to check them out for all your wireless internet needs. Bolt Internet providing today's broadcast for Prescott Media Center and KYCA. And now here is our announcers, Samantha Parsons and Marty Myers.
And here we are, Marty, at the 37th Annual Prescott Christmas Parade in Arizona's Christmas City, brought to you by, of course, the Prescott Chamber of Commerce.
It's a fantastic day, and, welcome.
Yes, welcome, Marty. You told me earlier that you are new to this Christmas parade here in...
To the Christmas parade, yes. I've been in Prescott on and off since 1981. But, this is my first Christmas parade. I've been up here for the lights, but I haven't been here for the parade. So this is going to be fun for me, and I can tell you, before our broadcast, I was able to walk through some of the parade entrance where they're lining up, get ready to come down the parade route, and man,
it looks great, doesn't it?
It really does, and you can see how much work these folks put into all the entrance. It looked fantastic.
And here we have the Prescott Police Department. They are leading the parade. The safety officers of the Prescott Police Department, the men and women of the Police Department have been proudly serving the city of Prescott for over 100 years, believe it or not. And they are dedicated to providing everybody's hometown superior with public safety services.
To be a part of such an amazing community, along with participating in its rich heritage and traditions. Findlay delivers a one-of-a-kind experience to all of their guests and encourage to keep it local. They want to thank you all for your support, and they look forward to help strengthening and the growth.
Good afternoon. It's parade time here in the city of Prescott, Arizona, Arizona's Christmas City. I'm Marty Myers.
And I'm Samantha Parsons.
And we're here to bring you the parade live on 1490 AM and 103.5 FM right here in Prescott. And also we're streaming on Prescott Media Center and on KYCA.info. We can also... again, be heard live, our broadcast on 1490 AM and 103.5 FM.
We have here the Granite Mountain Young Marines, Copper State Detachment Marine Corps League. Color Guard and Young Marines from Granite Mountain Young Marines, strengthening the lives of American youth. Color Guard and Marines from Copper State Detachment Marine Corps League. Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
As they say.
Remember, once a Marine, always.
What a great day for a parade.
It really is. It's nice and cool. I think that it's kind of set up the whole Christmas spirit.
You have that chill in the air, but it's not too bad.
Not too bad at all. We have no precipitation coming down right now. We had a good snow last week, but the snow has melted down, and we're expecting some rain tonight, but it's going to hold off for the parade.
I think so, yep.
The parade is, by the way, the people who are attending the parade today, it's an incredible appearance by all of the citizens of Prescott and surrounding communities.
It is, and what's amazing about these parades is there's so much history. There are so many entries here that everybody will be hearing about that have been around the Prescott area for years and years and years.
Yes, indeed. Well, here's the parade banner sponsor, APS. May your holiday be happy and bright, be safe, and enjoy the season from your friends at APS.
And right behind that, we have the Prescott True Value Hardware banner. And following that is the Catalina Foothills High School Falcon Band. Carrying the banner are students from Prescott High School. Thank you, Prescott True Value Hardware. Let's take a listen to the Catalina Foothills Band. I wonder how the students from Tucson like this chilly weather up here, Marty.
They're probably not used to it at all. I'm sure they're bundled up, and hopefully they're not shivering. That hit those notes.
Right. They're probably very glad that they're one of the first entries in the parade.
Well, it's supposed to warm up a little bit, actually. We have an hour-by-hour weather forecast by our Eric Larson right here from KYCA, and he's broke it down for us. At parade time, 55 degrees right now, 5 to 10 mile an hour winds, and a slight chance of rain, 5%. We're not going to have that.
I think the rain's going to hold off today, which will make for a very nice Christmas parade.
Prescott, Arizona. That's a couple good gigs right there. And they're playing Let It Snow. They missed it by about a week.
Boy, these gals look like they're prepared for the cold weather.
And you know, this Catalina Foothills Band, they actually just performed in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Believe it or not. Yeah.
That's taking a trip. I bet that was a great time for all.
Oh, I bet. That's something that, once in a lifetime.
All right, now we have the Grand Marshal, Ben Andre. He's a 2019 Parade Grand Marshal, riding in a vehicle provided by Findlay Auto Group, keeping a community a community. Those words are often repeated by Ben Andre. He's a longtime Prescott resident, retired Prescott business owner, and a local philanthropist. He believes there's no greater return on giving to others and being a community partner by generously giving to his community with his time and his financial donations.
And next, of course, we have the City of Prescott and City Council. And, of course, like we mentioned earlier, Prescott is Arizona's Christmas city, officially designated by Governor Rose Mofford in 1889. Hashtag AZ Christmas City.
That is a great moniker to have.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I think for the longest time, people thought, oh, that's just Prescott kind of dubbing Prescott as the Arizona.
Everyone knows the story.
Yeah.
Hey, we're glad you're joining us today on 1490 AM and 103.5 FM.
The Northern Arizona All Airborne.
Our next entrant, Northern Arizona All Airborne. Please welcome them, the chapter of the 82nd Airborne Division Association from Prescott Valley, Arizona. Having served in elite airborne units in World War II, Korea, Grenada, Vietnam, the Gulf War, present conflicts in Iraq and Afghanistan, these guys are representing veterans of all of the military branches that there are. We hope you show your appreciation in your daily lives for their sacrifices. Please stand in respect for the American flag. Those of you at home probably don't have to stand up, but if you can, if you'd like. So remember, freedom isn't free. Some have paid for you and for me.
And next is one of my favorite entries, Summer's Dance Works, which they're located on 805 Miller Valley Road here in Prescott. The Dance Works offers dance classes for students ages 18 months to adults in Mommy, Daddy, and Me dancing, including country, Latin, and swing. So if you can't dance, don't worry. Summers Dance Works specializes in 2 left feet. Remember, at Summers Dance Works, you can walk in and, of course, dance out.
Well, 2 left feet would describe me, and I remember having that kind of energy.
Yeah, I have twin boys that are 4. And,
boys.
Yes, yes. So maybe I should throw them in Summers Dance Works to get rid of some of that energy they got.
And it looks like the Dance Works has a bunch of other moms and dads and dogs and everybody from the family.
Dogs, and what a great entry.
Joining in, yes.
That would work, huh? Up next.
Oh, let's see here.
Sharing Down Syndrome Arizona.
All right, this is the Prescott chapter of the Sharing Down Syndrome Arizona. And families of Sharing Down Syndrome Arizona will let you know how much they appreciate your encouragement. Without the support of our neighbors, families, and friends, life would be a whole lot more challenging, and it certainly wouldn't be as fun. So let's keep up the great work. Join us. We knit our community together. And hello, Batman. Batman's swinging by there.
Oh, I bet my boys love that.
I bet they did.
And certainly the cutest entry in the parade, number 9, Scotties of Prescott.
A lot of plaid going on there.
The Scottish Terrier is one of 5 breeds of terriers that originated in Scotland in the 1800s. Known for their unique profile, Scotties are a compact and intelligent dog with a dignified seriousness, making them an excellent watchdog. Though independent and stubborn at times, the Scottie is also sensitive to praise and blame, as well as a highly desired playing piece in the Monopoly board game.
Yes.
You know, I was just thinking that, right, as these little Scotties passed us right here.
One dog is a little jealous that he's not being carried.
Yeah, they are cute. And,
They sure are.
Like I said, they all have their plaid on, and
Their little vests.
and their leashes are even adorned in Christmas spirit there.
Indeed. Up next, ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
let's give a big round of applause.
Hey, here come the right here from Prescott Valley. Please welcome them, the Northern Arizona Suns Buckets and members of their front office. Tickets start as low as $9 a game are now available by visiting nazsuns.com. Join us on December 15th as they celebrate Buckets' birthday.
That's right.
Hawaiian-style bobblehead giveaway. Get your tickets today. Go Suns! Yeah, there he is. All right, coming up to our booth is the mascot. He's fantastic.
And next we have number 11. It is the Acorn Montessori Charter School. This charter school is an A-rated free public school. Acorn offers a competitive sports program, a new state-of-the-art gymnasium, which actually, Marty, back when I was at KYCA, I did a story on this gymnasium, and believe it or not, their principal, she raised that money single-handedly to build that state-of-the-art gym for that school.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So big round of applause here for the Acorn Montessori Charter School. There's a bunch of their students, a lot of people involved. Totally just great to see.
Some of them in their pajamas, and they're all choreographed out there, too. All right.
Got some gymnastics going on.
Yes.
All
yes.
in the Christmas spirit.
That's right.
You know, you can just look at the people attending the parade here, and just the looks on their faces. Everyone's
the
smiling. The
smiles,
Christmas spirit
yes.
is really with us today. It's
Yes,
fantastic.
I would agree.
Okay, next we have the Chino Valley High School Band. The Chino Valley High School Cougar Band represents their school by marching in parades around Northwest Arizona. The drum major is Samantha Wilkin. Lillian Turner is the band director. Give them a warm welcome, and let's listen to him now.
They got some good-looking sweaters going on there, too.
Yes, now that was the Chino Valley High School.
And you know, the Chino Valley High School Band, they actually have their ugly sweaters on.
Oh, boy, I didn't wear mine today.
I didn't either.
Hey, we're going to go to Jason Zenzaletta now as we...
Well, folks, we want to thank you for joining KYCA as once again we present our Christmas parade and courthouse lighting. They're sponsored today by the Frame and I in downtown Prescott, Olson's for Healthy Animals, Arizona Seamless Gutters, H2O Health in the Prescott Gateway Mall, El Charro Norte, Pralines of Prescott, the Prescott True Value, Roxy Web Securities Management, Lamerson's Jewelers, Blind Brothers of Arizona, Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service, and Weichert Realtors CLA. We want to thank all of our sponsors on KYCA as they come in and they help us out every year to bring you the parade and courthouse lighting. We just want to let you know, folks, that we'll have live coverage of the lighting tonight at 6 o'clock here on KYCA and streaming live on the internet as well. And we want to thank you for joining us for that as well. So thank all of our sponsors on KYCA. And now let's turn it back over to Marty Myers and Samantha Parsons.
Thank you, Jason. And yeah, we as Jason was speaking there, the town of Chino Valley Mayor and Council, they headed by the booth here. The town of Chino Valley was the site of the first territorial capital of Arizona. Today, Chino Valley offers an agribusiness college, plentiful open land for recreation, affordable housing, and business opportunities. Representing this great council and the great community today are members of the Chino Valley Town Council as they went by just a few minutes ago.
And entry 15, always a fan favorite
boy,
here.
yes.
The Granite Mountain Riders, established in 1981. The Riders is the greater Prescott area's only all-women social riding organization. Their primary purpose is to maintain a social and educational club for women and promote the general interest in horses to all members of the community. Activities for their 100-plus memberships include parades, trail rides, campouts, retreats, rodeos, anything that you can do with the horse, they do it.
And those horses look great, don't they? As well as the riders.
and to promote the general.
They talk about ugly sweaters. There they are. If you didn't
Be
see
kind of
them,
hard to get a sweater on a horse.
I hope you're watching our streaming. You're gonna get an eyeful for sure. There's hundreds of these beautiful ugly sweaters.
And of course, always following the horses.
Yes.
They never get enough applause.
They never get enough applause.
There we go.
Those
Yes.
are the picker-uppers,
They
and
are.
we're very thankful for them. Okay, our next entrant is the Sacred Heart Catholic School. Sacred Heart Catholic School has been serving our Prescott children for over 50 years in faith and education. They continue to share the message of faith with Prescott and the message that Jesus loves you always, even in that ugly Christmas sweater.
And you know, Marty, I had mentioned earlier about how these parades, you know, they give a lot of history, and the Sacred Heart Catholic Church is just one of those examples. I mean, they've been in Prescott for over 50
years.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
And a good-looking group going by.
It is, doing work in the community. Next, we have the Greyhound Pets of Arizona, more dogs. The Greyhound Pets of Arizona is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to the adoption of racing greyhounds. Adopt a greyhound, lose your couch.
You know, I've always liked those greyhounds. They're just elegant looking.
They're
are sleek, and you can tell they're fast. You know, they're fast when they're sitting still. So
yeah, very true.
They look like they're happy to be here, as we are
folks,
too.
We want to let you know that the KYCA coverage of today's parade is brought to you by the Frame and I in downtown Prescott, the best friend artwork ever had. The seamless gutters, quality people, products, and service you can trust. We want to thank all of our KYCA sponsors. We'd also like to thank Bolt Internet for their coverage of today's broadcast with Prescott Media Center and KYCA. Okay, Marty and Samantha, back to you.
All righty. Well, hey, here's a little background on the parade, the Prescott Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. It wasn't always an ugly sweater parade. It was founded in 1982. This marks its 30th Sweater Christmas. The parade's popularity and growth increases each year, and after all, Prescott's Arizona's Christmas City is one way that the Chamber celebrates that title in the annual Christmas Parade. The Quad City Storm Elite is a competitive cheer team in the area for both males and females between 5 and 15 years old. Quad City Storm Elite ended their first season in May with multiple first-place awards at the Nationals in Las Vegas. Quad City Storm Elite is looking forward to another award-winning season.
And you can see on our live stream here that Stormy Lee doing some tricks here for the community.
Little gymnastics
showing
going
off
on
their
the street.
Stuff.
Jumping and throwing on the street. They're very brave.
They are.
But they're very good, too.
I know, I couldn't do that stuff.
Yeah, we're kind of past that, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Next, we have the Boys to Men Mentoring Network of North Central Arizona. They promote fundamental positive change in the lives of boys, their families, and the community by providing boys with male mentors who model integrity, accountability, compassion, and respect. Boys interact with trained mentors to listen, accept, and encourage them to reflect on who they are now and to identify opportunities for the future.
Okay, and the next entrant is a VW car club, the Flat 4 Fetish, who meets at In-N-Out Burger on Highway 69 the first Wednesday of the month at 6 o'clock. It's a perfect opportunity to meet other VW air-cooled enthusiasts, ranging from original condition, restored stock condition, and mild to wild customs, as you can see here.
They have their ugly sweaters on, some of them.
Yes, actually, yeah, the cars are adorned with the ugly sweaters also, and all the way down to the wheels. But yes, you have the cream of the crop here as far as Volkswagens goes. They've gone on cruises to car shows, museums, or just out to lunch on Skull Valley. Drive over.
Just out to lunch. So bring your Volkswagen out.
And next we have the parade band sponsor banner. Thumbview Medical Center and Urgent Care is the band sponsor for the Prescott High Middle School Marching Band. The Prescott Mile High Middle School Marching Band is comprised of 7th and 8th grade musicians. They are happy to continue to be a part of this great tradition here in downtown Prescott, and they will be playing a rendition of Bell Carol Rock. Let's take a listen to the Mile High Middle School Marching Band.
Carrying that banner were students from Prescott High School.
All right, playing a Christmas song there, sounds like.
Prescott High School Middle
All right, well, we have the Prescott High School Student Council now coming through. Walking by is the Prescott High School Student Council. Their purpose is to represent the school and community by leading, serving, and always bringing school spirit. They plan events throughout the year and are coming today to bring Christmas cheer. Yeah, beautiful dog there with them, too.
By leading, serving, and always bringing school spirit.
And next we have the Dance Studio. The Dance Studio has been a part of Prescott and the parade for 24 years, bringing ballet, jazz, tap, lyrical, contemporary, and hip-hop to ages 2 years to adults. Beginners through advanced dancers enjoy learning the art of dance along with many life skills. DanceStudioAZ.com or 771-9222. Teaching dance, touching lives.
And boy, they have some sweaters on too. It's a very popular theme today.
It is. And I like to see all the different renditions of the ugly sweater.
And I wonder,
some of them are quite pretty, I think.
Okay. Well, we have the Yavapai Search Dogs. They're a unit of Yavapai County Search and Rescue Team, a group dedicated volunteers trained and ready to respond to wilderness emergencies. And they go out there and they locate lost people. So let's give them a round of applause. At any hour of the day, law enforcement agencies, national park, and military officials can call upon the team to aid in an unfortunate victim. The Yavapai Search Dogs has over 20 volunteers, and their dogs are professionally certified. It takes a year to train one of these highly specialized, beautiful dogs. In fiscal year 2015-16, search and rescue operations Yavapai County accounted for 22% of all rescues.
And next we have the Prescott Regulators and their Shady
Love the Shady Ladies.
Love the Shady Ladies.
Oh, yeah.
They would like to welcome everyone to the Christmas Parade. They are a nonprofit group who love the Old West and keeping history alive.
And they're not wearing their sweaters, but they're here in their holiday finery.
They are.
And their float has ugly sweaters that they found through time. They wish everyone a very happy Christmas and blessed New Year.
Here we go.
And here's the next MMI Institute.
Deck the tree.
Will be coming up. Oh, here's the. Actually, we're looking at the float right now for the Prescott Regulators and them Shady Ladies.
It's always great. You know, they're always in the parades, whether it's Christmas, 4th of July. You can always find the Shady Ladies.
I see them everywhere around town.
And they always have such great costumes.
Okay.
M&MI Institute is next. They are proud to be a leader in the eye care industry. They build their reputation one patient at a time to better serve their patients. They have locations in Prescott, Prescott Valley, and Chino Valley. To quote Facebook's old timers, good news for people that wear glasses or contacts. Next year, you'll finally be able to see 2020. And you know, my older brother actually works for M&MI Institute.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Hey, that's fantastic. With Prescott Frontier Days, the world's oldest rodeo is our next entrant. Their Prescott Frontier Days, since 1888, it's represented by their queen, Desiree Johnson, senior court Kensley Skipper, and junior court Shayna Hawkins. Prescott Frontier Day says Merry Christmas to everyone. Please join us at the 2020 World's Oldest Rodeo, June 29th through July 5th, and help us celebrate Prescott Frontier Days. Tickets go on sale online December 15th, just in time for stocking stuffers. Stay cowboy. Yeehaw.
And next we have the Yavapai County Education Foundation and the 2019 Yavapai County Teacher of the Year winners.
All right.
The outstanding first-year teacher is Sarah Peraha. She is teaching 3rd grade at Del Rio School in Chino Valley. And there is also, 3rd through 5th grade category winner is Jocelyn Hawkins, who also teaches at Del Rio.
In Chino Valley, yeah.
Yep.
And then the 6th through 8th grade category winner is Caitlin Johnson. She's an English language in the Humboldt Unified School District. And the high school category winner is Mark Metz. Mark is a social studies world history teacher and cross-country coach at Chino Valley High School in the Chino Valley Unified School District.
Next is Primavera School. They're all decked out in their ugly Christmas sweaters, ready to celebrate the holidays with their Prescott friends and family. Once a penguin, always a penguin.
The Primavera Penguins. All right.
Mark Metz. Mark is a social studies world history.
It's great to see all of, I'm not sure if these children are students there, if they're, siblings of a student that go there, but it's great to see, it's not just the kids, but they're also out there with their
the
moms,
teachers, the parents,
teachers, everybody. Yep, everybody gets involved.
All right, our next entrance is Arizona Dreams Gymnastic Academy. A lot of dancing going on here today. A good reason to dance. Arizona Dream Gymnastics is a fun, safe place that helps build strong bodies as well as the strong-minded kids. They offer gymnastic classes for kids as young as 18 months up to graduating seniors. The large range of classes include parent-taught classes, boys and girls recreation classes, ninja, parents' night out, open gyms, homeschool classes, birthday parties, and their amazing competitive gymnastics and cheer. They're sure to have something for your child.
And you know, on our live stream, you can see that they actually have a high bar
Holy cow.
on their float with a young lady doing flips and all kinds of stuff up there.
The big twirl there. Yes, that's
Let's
fantastic.
hope she doesn't have to spin in circles the whole time.
And I like holding up the pole that she's spinning on there are Christmas trees. That's the way to do it.
That's Arizona Dreams. Gymnastic.
Okay, our next entrance. Looks like it's the Prescott United Methodist Church serving Prescott since 1870, celebrating their 150th anniversary next year in 2020.
Okay, folks, thank you for joining us on KYCA. Among our sponsors bringing you the parade today, Pralines of Prescott, Prescott's handmade chocolate destination since 1991. Prescott True Value, so much more than a hardware store. Locally owned and operated since 1982. And Roxy Web Securities Management Incorporated since 1961. Okay, right back to the parade we go.
And next we have a local chapter of the Model T Ford. Prescott Antique Auto Club is made up of local Model T Ford enthusiasts who are dedicated to the restoration and preservation of Henry Ford's liver. The club seeks to educate its members and other Model T owners on proper maintenance and safe driving techniques.
Oh man, those are neat.
Their number one goal is to have fun and share the fun with others who wish to experience a slice of automotive history.
Wow, man, those are crazy. Model T Ford Club.
Could you imagine if we were still driving cars like that today?
Well, you know, and also you got to think about the roads that they drove on back then. They didn't have paved streets. They didn't really have brick streets. They had mud streets. When it rained and snowed, forget about it.
Yep. Might get a little hot in there too in the summertime.
Certainly, and cold in the winter.
Yep.
Got our Model T, got some pickup trucks.
Society Post 1297. This society was founded as a non-profit organization, the membership being composed primarily of veterans of Scottish ancestry who have served or are serving in the armed forces of the United States and the Commonwealth. They support the Highland Games, make charitable contributions to scholarship funds and charitable organizations, and they provide a fraternal atmosphere for their members. Nice honor guard there, going by with the Arizona flag, United States flag, and men in kilts. No ugly sweaters, but kilts.
Kilts. They might be a little cold out here today. And next we have Yavapai College and Yavapai Athletics, one of my favorites. Your Yavapai College serves all residents of Yavapai County by providing educational, economic development, and cultural enrichment opportunities and resources at 6 campuses and centers throughout the district. They offer students a variety of activities enriching outside of the classroom experiences and first-class education. You can go online and explore all the possibilities at yc.edu.
And welcome the Yavapai College Rough Riders. 2019 marks the 50th anniversary of Yavapai College athletics. During that time, the Rough Riders have produced 80 academic All-Americans, 162 NJ 54 ACCAC championships, 53 NJCAA and JCAA regional championships, and 15 NJCAA national championships. Walking today are members of the volleyball team, the soccer team, baseball team, and the softball team. There they are. Good to see you all.
And next we have the Maricopa. One of my favorites. They have been in the Phoenix area for 39 years, making them the longest continuously running clogging group in Arizona and the oldest 4-H group in Maricopa County. Club members range in age from 9 to 18, and performing in Prescott Christmas Parade is a tradition. Let's have a here at the Maricopa 4-H Cloggers.
Yes, and you can hear their shoes. Let's listen closely.
Christmas Parade is a tradition that the dancers look forward to every year.
Give it up for these guys.
That is fantastic, and what a good-looking group of guys and gals out here doing this. Their sweaters actually don't look too bad.
No, you know, I was just thinking that. Those aren't ugly Christmas sweaters.
But they're in the parade, and that's fine because...
But they're still Christmas, so I guess it counts.
Certainly. Entered here is the Saguaro State Shetland Pony and Miniature Horse Club. Oh, this is going to be neat. Saguaro State Shetland Pony and Miniature Horse Club has bundled up in their ugly Christmas sweaters and decorated their minis to match to help everybody celebrate the Christmas holidays.
There is nothing cuter than miniature ponies, except for miniature ponies in Christmas sweaters.
You know, I got bucked off.
believe it?
I got bucked off a Shetland pony when I was a kid, hurt my ankle.
Oh, well.
But that was, due to my poor horse riding skills.
There we go.
But yeah, those are beautiful horses, and some of them are even lit. They're lit up.
They are all decked out for this Christmas parade.
Their handlers do have ugly sweaters.
They do.
The miniatures are upstaging them, I think.
I think they are too. But I think that's the point.
Exactly.
Wonderful four-legged furries.
Yes, and even, a lot of them have the leggings on. I guess that's what you call it.
Oh,
for
yeah,
horses.
I guess that's what you would call it. Next, we have Entry 38, Visiting Angels. Visiting Angels provides senior care. They specialize in removing worry from a family or loved ones through amazing caregivers. Visiting Angels is not just America's choice in home care, it's Prescott's as well.
And the Hozuni Foundation. Hozuni Foundation has been serving Arizonans with disabilities since 1970. They aim to change perspectives and promote possibilities.
And we want to thank everybody for joining us on KYCA and Prescott Media Center for the 37th Prescott Christmas Parade, brought to you on KYCA by Lamerson's Jewelers for a unique shopping experience downtown. Blind Brothers of Arizona, the originals, owned and operated by Steve Blair. And H2O Health in the Prescott Gateway Mall.
Oh, and if you've been to a parade here, you know Pepe's.
Next, we have Pepe's Painting Inc. They want to wish everyone a happy holidays to the Prescott community. Pepe's Paintings wants to wish you the best of luck and to make the new year one to remember.
All right. Boy, they got some festive Spanish music.
So happy holidays to the Prescott community.
Nice.
Painting, wishing you the best of luck.
That's got a great
As you
beat.
can hear, yeah.
You to make the new year one, please remember. I got the DJ here on Twirlers.
All right.
And on horseback.
You don't want to dance, I don't know. But we're hearing them dance.
Boy, they have some
And-
beautiful horses.
Yeah, I was just going to mention that.
Really
For those
tall,
of you live
large
streaming,
horses.
you can see here many horses, beautiful horses. Some of them kind of look like they're dancing to the
It's
music.
always so much fun to see Pepe's out. Thank you guys once again for being part of the
Man, oh
Prescott
man, look at them
Parade.
dancing.
Next up,
You know, it just occurred to me that was entry 40, and we still have quite a bit
Yeah,
of
we do.
entries
We're
to
not
go.
even quite halfway through yet. Our next entrant is Prescott High School Air Force Junior ROTC. Prescott High School Air Force Junior ROTC has a mission to build better citizens. This group gives back to our community through a variety of community service projects. They started the unit in 2006. Cadets have performed over 50,000 hours of service to the school community, to their school and the community. It's no surprise that they've got the Air Force Distinguished Unit Award for the past 13 years. Good job, Air Force Junior ROTC. They even have a reindeer amongst the ROTC.
Air Force.
And our next entry here is the Prescott Center for the Arts. The Prescott Center for the Arts is proud to present Disney's Frozen Junior on stage this holiday from December 6th through the 16th. Over 25 children bring to life the tale of two sisters, Anna and Elsa. The characters are fun and bound to leave audiences in the holiday spirit. You can get tickets at pcaaz.net.
Okay, great.
Holiday season.
And as they march by, they are adorning their lovely sweaters, or not so lovely sweaters, I'd like to describe them.
Very festive.
Okay, and it looks like coming up the parade route now is our 43rd entrant, Fried Food Stores. Fry's Food Stores. Happy holidays from your Tri-City Fry's Food and Drug Stores, the home of fresh food and famous low prices, wishing you and your family a safe and cheerful holiday season.
And what a great float it is for the Fry's Food
That is,
Stores.
they have they're led by a very large semi pulling a flatbed, and they've got a really, it looks like kind of like Santa's workshop up there.
Yeah.
I see some elves up in there. It looks like they're swinging hammers.
And you know what? That's exactly what it is, Marty. Santa's workshop.
That's great. At least my eyes aren't failing me yet.
And you know, the next entry that we have is actually very interesting. It's the Prescott Antique Car Club. The Prescott Auto Club's entry is led by a 1931 Seagrave fire truck, which was actually in service in Prescott until 1983.
Nice.
The truck has been completely restored by club members, and the Prescott Antique Auto Club has been active in Prescott since 1970. Just another entry in this parade that shows the deep history that Prescott has to offer.
All right, up next, we got...
and then also a parade band sponsor banner, Foothills Bank.
Auto Club.
Okay, well, it looks like we're going to the Antique Auto Club here, right behind this last entrant. Prescott Auto Club's entry is led by a 31 Seagrave fire truck.
It is, yep.
We talked about that here just a minute ago. And
that was actually up and running in Prescott.
Yes, you can tell it's got wooden ladders instead of aluminum ladders. That's fantastically
It's
restored.
very interesting, you know, because we've seen cars from, you know, early on. You know, a brief look into history as far as what maybe the fire trucks looked like back then and the vehicles. Very interesting.
It is. And you've got everything from a late 60s Ford F100, a Cutlass. You've got an older GMC pickup there and those little Mini Cooper.
With a Duracell battery on it.
That's right. And it has a propeller on front also. Notice that.
If they only ran off of batteries like that.
Yes. And look at these, the older cars back in the 30s and 40s, Plymouths, Buicks.
And you know, and a lot of them have been restored, and they look like they are just in top condition.
Well, they really are, and to find parts for those is virtually impossible. A lot of times they have to use what they have and have it, you know, like chrome replated, the bumpers replated. You can't just go find a bumper for a 32 Plymouth.
Yeah, you couldn't just, you know, go into your local dealer and say, hey, I need this.
That's
so
right.
That makes it even more special.
Certainly.
And that one, the white one over there, looks like it has some sort of smokestack on it.
It does. The exhaust coming out the top, just like it's a cabin. It's a cabin on wheels.
Many different varieties of vehicles here in this one.
All right. Now the parade band sponsor banner is Foothills Bank, the band sponsor for the Wickenburg High School Wrangler Band. New to our parade this year, carrying the banner, are students from Prescott High School. Thank you to Foothills Bank.
Carrying the banner, students from Prescott High School.
This year is the Wrangler Band's first year in the Prescott Christmas Parade under the direction of Mark Yamelkowski. The band is performing Jingle Bells on Parade and Christmas Parade sequence.
Thank you, Wickenburg. Yeah.
Great Christmas music.
Yes, and welcome for the first time, the Wickenburg High School Band.
That's right. Come on back and see.
Excellent job, and we're glad to see them for the first appearance in the parade.
Yes, welcome.
The Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary is our next entrant. Here comes our hometown zoo, Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary, a nonprofit wildlife sanctuary dedicated to the conservation and protection of native and exotic animals. With over 200 animals to see, it's a great place to visit. They're having wild lights every Friday and Saturday night through December 28th. With the mission of conservation through education, Heritage Park Zoo provides a unique and up-close experience with animals. Through education, hopes to help ensure the sustained existence of wildlife species throughout the world. Come on out and visit your local zoo.
And next we have the Yavapai Regional Medical Center PAWS. YRMC's PAWS program stands for Pets Are Warm Support. The volunteer teams of handlers and their dogs have been a popular part of the hospital's volunteer program for over 17 years.
Wow.
Patients and visitors often share how much joy and support they receive from these friendly visits.
You know,
I couldn't agree more. I have 3 dogs, and my favorite saying is, be the person your dog thinks you are. Because dogs are just, they can be a companion.
That's great advice.
Up next, Yavapai, Big Brothers Big
Those dogs are beautiful, though,
They
and they are
They're
calming,
great.
and they bring a lot of joy to the people that they're visiting, for sure. Okay, Yavapai Brothers, Big Sisters. Yavapai Big Brothers and Big Sisters serves over 400 local youth and operates under the belief that every child deserves someone in their corner as a defender of their potential. Visit azbigs.org to learn how you can inspire the dreams of a local child. 150 littles waiting for you to join them in their life, help them out, kind of guide them along.
And you know, I believe they're another organization who just within the last year had a state-of-the-art gym put in on their campus so that all these children would have, you know, an indoor facility in case the weather was, you know, turned south. And next we have the Great Circle Radio. It's the Ugly Sweater Christmas. This float has been decorated by the Prescott High School Special Ed Transition students and athletes. Great Circle Media is Northern Arizona's powerhouse, providing live and local on-air personality each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
There's Lisa. Lisa live and local on the Magic 99.1 each and every weekday morning from 6 to 10 a.m.
And you know, Marty, as we mentioned earlier, this is the 37th annual Prescott Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. I'm 32. I've been coming here ever since I was a little bitty. Yeah, so I've been coming to this parade almost as long as it's been going. And you know, I have to say, this year it's just one of the best.
Okay, so the Granite Mountain, I'm glad that you've got to do that. Granite Mountain Interagency Hotshot Crew Learning and Tribute Center is our next entrant. The Granite Mountain Hotshot Learning Center honors the 19 brave men who died on June 30th of 2013 fighting the Yarnell Hill Fire. They also teach about wildland firefighting and prevention. Come and visit them at the mall on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
And next we have the windmill horse training. Here comes Lance Browder riding Grace, his 10-year-old paint mare. Beautiful horse.
That is. Absolutely. Okay, the Arizona Rough Riders Historical Association is next. They represent the 1898 time period, that of the Spanish-American War and local history at the time.
You know, I'm so glad that entries like this are still part of the parades here in Prescott because they're keeping that history alive.
Well, they certainly are, and you know, even if the kids don't hear too much about it in school, they can get that education right here at the parades and the entrance that we have. Okay, we're moving right along.
Always love seeing those historical dresses. I wish I had one just to wear.
Now that's there he is.
And next we have Hidden Valley Zumba ladies, led by Jory Pederina and Ginger Lamar. Zumba is held at the Hidden Valley Ranch Activity Center 3 days a week. It's never too late to start Zumba. Come join them Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays for fitness, fun, and friendship. I don't know, Marty, if you've ever done Zumba, but I have.
I haven't. It looks like a lot of fun.
It really is. You know, it's just a great way for people to get together, dance, but also work out. And, I mean, look how much fun they're having.
They sure are. Okay, we have our next entrant, First Congregational Church, United Church of Christ. The First Congregational Church at 216 East Gurley Street here in Prescott has been celebrating Christmas candlelight service for well over 100 years. They say whoever you are or whatever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. First Congregational Church, United Church of Christ.
And next is the Yavapai Humane Society. The society promotes and protects the health, safety, and welfare of companion animals in our community. YHS works to find great homes for more than 3,000 cats, dogs, and horses each year and provides life-saving support to keep pets and their families together. Awesome. Please remember the important work of their local shelter during this giving season. What better gift?
It's a great gift. And look at this one little dog here in the back has pink eyeglasses.
Oh, I would adopt that little guy in a second.
Even he has an ugly sweater on. Okay, the Yavapai County Shrine Units are next. The Misfits Car Club, Legion of Honor, and Yavapai County Shrine Club. Participating here are all affiliated with the El Zariba Shrine Temple of Phoenix and Shriners Hospitals for Children. They ride in parades and raise money for their 22 children's hospitals and outpatient clinics that provide world-class medical care for children up to 18 years of age with orthopedic, burn, cleft lip, and palate and spinal cord issues. This medical care is provided regardless of cost or ability to pay. Please give the Shriners a big hand for what their organization's been doing for over 90 noses on, little Rudolph noses on. Some of them flashing, actually. And you have to love little mini vehicles that the Shriners drive around in.
You do.
This one's
Those
a
are
semi.
just
I don't think
great.
I've ever seen a semi. It's an actual semi.
I'm never going to hear the end of that when I go see my kids after this. They're going to tell me now that they want a semi for Christmas.
Yeah,
Thank you, Shriners.
With this little van there, it's a mini van, but it's actually a mock-up of a full-size van.
Next, we have the Granite
Can't say no if it's already there.
Orthopedics. It is Central Arizona's first choice for exceptional bone and joint care. With orthopedic surgeons you can trust for top-notch quality care, there's no reason to go down to Phoenix or up to Flagstaff when you can receive the best treatment right here in Prescott and Prescott Valley. There are 3 convenient locations, 2 here in Prescott and 1 in Prescott Valley. When you break it, they'll fix it.
All right, someone needs to fix it for us.
They'll fix it.
Okay, so our next entrant is Lincoln Elementary School, the healthiest school in Yavapai County. Known as Prescott's hometown school and a haven for academic achievement and student growth, 110-year-old historic Lincoln School is a neighborhood campus with expansive playground areas and a welcoming environment. Our team of award-winning instructional staff works closely with students to nurture a sense of individuality and a love of learning.
110 years, Marty. Can you believe that for an elementary school?
You know, there's so much history here in Prescott, and I didn't like history when I was in school when I was growing up. But you know what? Since I've become an adult, it's the neatest. Everything about history is
Very
to know
interesting.
everything preceded you.
Next, we have Freeman Farms, and they present these Haneke ponies pulling a festive buggy, wishing everyone a Merry Christmas and season's greetings
ponies,
to all.
how beautiful.
What a beautiful little float they have.
I like the way they put their heads down as they, of course, they have
they are just adorable.
blinders on in there. They have some nice decorations on them also. Freeman Farms. No, we just did that. Sorry, Prescott Dirt is next. They're Yavapai County's largest locally owned and operated landscape material supplier. With a location both in Prescott and Prescott Valley, they carry a huge selection of decorative rock, dirt, boulders, flagstone, pavers, and more. Need it delivered? They can do that too. Rock a new look for your landscape with Prescott Dirt. That's a big old truck.
I bet those kids in those big old trucks, they just love that.
You've got 2 twins, 4-year-old twin boys, and yes, so you're a good judge of that, I think. We'll trust you.
Oh, I'm sure they would love to ride in those big old trucks.
Yeah, put Lindsay on one of those.
And next is Swire Coca-Cola, our next entry.
Next, please.
Serving the Tri-City area since 1979. Swire Coca-Cola of Prescott employs 42 Prescottonians, delivering Coca-Cola products from Yarnell to Sedona and Seligman to Sunset Point.
All right.
All of the employees want to thank everyone for the support and patronage throughout the year and wish you the happiest of holidays. What would the holidays be without that cute little polar bear, Marty? You've seen those
Man,
commercials.
and that's a lot of Coke there, too, that's for sure. Hey, we want to let you know that we're streaming on Prescott Media Center, KYCA.info, if you want to watch the parade, as well as listen to it live on 1490 and 103.5 FM. Here come the Arizona Rangers and the Lonesome Valley Company serving the Quad Cities. Today's Ranger duty is all voluntary. The Arizona Rangers assist with law enforcement. They support youth activities and organizations, and they preserve the tradition, honor, and history of the Arizona Rangers from 1901 to 1909 and the Old West.
Okay, folks, we want to thank you for joining us on KYCA 1490 AM and on Prescott Media Center and on KYCA.info and on our Facebook page. Today's parade is brought to you on KYCA by El Churro Norte, family-owned and operated Mexican restaurant in Chino Valley. Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service, where everything rotates around you. With Weichert Realtor CLA, painting the town yellow.
Providing security.
Thank you, Jason.
And you know, we're coming up on the 2 o'clock hour here, and I just wanted to mention the weather because the sun is peeking through the
It
clouds.
sure is.
We got 57 degrees and just a mild breeze. It's very
And you know
beautiful
what?
out here.
That weather forecast was broken down hour to hour by our own
Eric Larson.
That's correct.
Number 63 here is the Boys and Girls Club of Central Arizona. This year, the Club of Central Arizona is showing us that children's are a gift. Our club family is recreating the Ugly Sweater Christmas Morning. This awesome organization serves children and their families throughout the Quad Cities by offering affordable after-school and summer programs to youth 6 to 18 years old. Their goal is to enable all young people to reach their full potential as productive, caring, responsible citizens. Call 776-8686 or visit a local club to learn more.
Okay, and the U.S. Naval Sea Cadets Corps and George Horvath Division. The George Horvath Division was formed to honor the sailors who served on the USS Indianapolis that was sunk on July 30th, 1945. George Horvath was a survivor who supported the cadets of the USS Naval Sea Cadet Corps. The cadets learn military history and service and are taught honor, courage, commitment, and integrity in addition to life skills. Those things could not be taught enough.
I
at
totally
this point
agree
in
with
time.
you.
So
yes,
that's fantastic. Good for
in our
them.
day. Number 65 is the Rotary Club of Prescott and Sun City. May peace prevail on earth. Rotary Club of Prescott and Rotary Club of Sun City, along with North Phoenix Rotaract members, present Peace on Earth. A peace poll shows determination to solve problems diplomatically and live peacefully. Rotary brings together people of action and help families in need in the community and to promote peace and reduce conflict. Wishing you a peaceful holiday season from the Rotary Clubs to your communities and homes.
All right. The Prescott and Sun City and North Phoenix Rotary members, Rotaract. Peace on Earth. They have some neat flags from all over the earth, it looks like. Okay, and our next entrance is the Patriot Disposal family. I'd like to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, taking our used stuff away.
And you know, this truck right here was actually in the light parade that happened, I believe, I want to say November 30th, where they do it at night.
Oh, beautiful. And that is, I like the way they have the whole reindeer pulling the garbage truck there. It's fantastic. And recycle.
Yes, for sure. Next, we have POWIC, Prescott Area Wildland Urban Interface Commission. POWIC proudly recognizes the first responders and their families from our cooperating agencies, including the Prescott Fire Department, and from Central Arizona Fire and Medical, Prescott National Forest, Walker Fire Department, the Arizona Department of Forestry, and Fire Management, among other fire districts across the county.
Man, these guys are the stuff, too. They're the ones who go out there.
Firewise.
And they take care of it, man. It's unbelievable. And their equipment is spectacular.
And, you know, they bring Firewise practices to more than 34 communities and 18,000 properties county-wide.
Man.
If you need to get Firewise and create defensible space around your home, go to yavapaifirewise.org.
Well, that's great. And, you know, these trucks are just incredible. They can go pretty much anywhere in the forest, and that's something that regular fire trucks can't do, and that actually they're trained too. It's a whole different thing fighting a fire out there in the forest than it is fighting a...
And you know, POWIC, they have monthly meetings. I'm not exactly sure when that is, but there is a website out there, and communities, you know, residents of the community can go to these Firewise meetings, and they can get, you know, education on how to be Firewise. If you're not Firewise, how, you know, who can you contact to help you with that? And then they also give you resources for when they have prescribed burns, all kinds of stuff. And I know a lot of our Yavapai County communities, like we had mentioned, are Firewise communities.
You know what? In fact, in Dewey
important.
Humboldt, we had a story on KYCA the other day about the reflective address signs that you can actually get, which will help them in the outlying areas and help them find your place if the smoke's not like visible or if someone's having a problem, you know, health-wise.
Yeah, and speaking of smoke, we got Smokey the bear here on top of this.
Fantastic. Smokey.
And, you know, being a forest city like Prescott is, it's very important that community members are Firewise.
And I can tell you this, only you can prevent wildfire.
And you know what? That is so true. You know, and I have to commend all of our firemen that
First
go,
responders.
that I just, you know, my hat's off to them because they have a very, very tough job, you know, especially after we lost our dear 19 firefighters back in 2013. I just, you know, I have a whole new respect for them, and
forest workers.
Well, and they do keep us safe. And, you know,
They do.
all throughout the summer, the Prescott National Forest communicates very well, and so do all the other first responders that respond to any kind of, you know, small fire to huge fires. And we had a really good season this year. It wasn't too bad. In fact, they're doing right now some prescribed burns to help keep an
Fire
immense
at bay,
to help keep an immense fire from happening.
Well, and you know, because I'm sure we've all heard of those tragic fires in California, you know, so they do a great job here of keeping our forest cities like Prescott safe because, you know, we are smack dab right in the Prescott National Forest.
You know what? I love four-wheel driving, and I tell you what, I'd love to go four-wheel driving in that fire truck.
Wouldn't you just
that
love
thing
to
is,
take that out in the mud?
How much fun would that be?
That would be a blast. And, you know, it's interesting to see all the different engines that they have. You know, like this is Walker Fire here in front of us. There's another fire truck coming down that's actually painted black with flames.
Central
so it's kind
Arizona
of
Fire
interesting.
Medical Authority,
It's interesting seeing all of the different engines that each fire department
And
has.
they each serve a different purpose also.
Right.
It means it goes fast.
Other than carrying children in the back in
Well,
a
and
parade.
you know, that's the fun part of it this time of year, for sure.
And not only are they our hometown heroes, but they're also very involved in the community.
They are, and I got to tell you, as a newsman, we get to talk to a lot of these guys, and they're very happy to help get them out there.
Yes.
Yavapai Landscaping.
All right. Well, we have that was a great entrance right there. Another great one is Yavapai Landscaping. Here they come. They're Yavapai County's premier landscaping company. They have members of each division of Yavapai Landscaping riding along with their families today to remind us that at Christmas time, all roads lead to home. They may be wearing ugly sweaters, but don't let that fool you. They'll beautify your yard to your fullest desires. Yavapai Landscaping.
And it seems like they have several trucks as well.
They do, and you know,
probably
they have a-
serving different purposes for their business.
Exactly, and they have a tough time. They really have a tough job because, you know, they have snow, and that's hard
Yes.
to landscape
Yep.
when you're frozen ground in the summer. Everything's blooming.
You know,
it's just beautiful. and
my
they
husband he does landscaping, and you know, when people think of landscaping, they might not, you know, they might think of pretty grass and this and that, but the people that do it, they go out in the snow, they go out in the blistering sun, and, you know, like my husband, he enjoys, you know, getting his hands dirty in the dirt and, you know, making things look
and a real
beautiful,
sense of
so.
accomplishment when you design
Yeah, when you can
someone's
step back and
landscaping.
look
yeah,
at it,
and
yep.
once it's done and complete, that would be great to. That'd be a great way to feel good about yourself and what you're doing.
Yep, and it
Helping
looks here
people
like
out.
this flatbed here for Yavapai Landscaping. They have the world famous Olaf up there from Frozen.
Oh yeah.
Always a kid favorite, I'm
You know,
sure.
and I am so because my kids are grown.
Okay.
And I'm glad that you know all these new characters out there because
Yeah.
I'm not watching these movies anymore.
Superheroes are, you know, that's my expertise.
Okay. So Yavapai Landscaping with all of their equipment. Okay, our next entrant is Franklin Phonetic School Band. Please welcome the Franklin Phonetic School Twirlers and Combined Bands. The band is composed of students from fourth grade beginning band through 8th grade wind ensemble. Performing alongside the band are Franklin Phonetic Twirlers under the direction of Cindy Honecker. This is the 23rd year for the Franklin Phonetic Schools performed in the Prescott Christmas Parade. Listen up here. Let's take a listen.
Oh, got another marching band rolling by here today.
I think we all recognize that one.
Yep.
Let it slow, let it snow after the parade's over.
Yep. Right. And not during the courthouse lighting.
I kind of added to that, yeah.
You know, I love seeing the small children in these bands and getting involved. That just puts a smile on my face.
Looks like the next entrant is the
Good Samaritans.
Yes.
Samaritan Society. They've been proud to be a part of the Prescott community for over 40 years. See another parade entry, 40 years here in Prescott. Next year, the Marley House will celebrate 10 years in operation. Everyone at Good Samaritan Prescott Hospice is dedicated to making sure their patients and families feel loved and at peace. They live by the mission that in Christ's love, everyone is someone.
well, that's something great to live by for sure.
That is.
The Good Samaritan Society. Just a real quick story while we're looking at the Good Samaritan Society float. My sisters, she has 3 boys, and when they were young, The middle boy was in church school, and he had some problems with his ears. He had like tubes in his ears. But when he got home, his mom asked him, "What did you guys do in Sunday school today?" Well, we learned about Miss America. And she goes, "What, Miss America?" He goes, "Yeah, there was this guy hurt on the side of the road, and then somebody stopped and helped me. It was Miss America. Miss America stopped and helped me." He heard Miss America instead of Good Samaritan.
Oh,
So that was the cute story from my sister's boys there.
and here it looks to be the float at the tail end of this Good Samaritan entry. We love you, no strings attached. Man, if everybody could live by that, imagine what our world would be like nowadays.
That's for sure.
Spreading the love, Good Samaritan.
Okay, the Los Fuentes Resort Village residents and staff collected their ugly Christmas sweaters to create a festive ugly sweater garland. Los Fuentes Resort Village enjoys teamwork and celebrations of Christmas. From all of us at Los Fuentes Resort, Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.
A garland, that's new.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, boy.
And if you see here, the ladies are wearing skirts with present packing bows attached to them.
Those are always on someone's nose or head when you're
right?
opening gifts.
I never would have thought to.
at Christmas.
Oh, and here we go. Here's the Los Fuentes vehicle here with, of course, it's got the Rudolph nose in the front and all of the, I don't like to say ugly, but, you know, ugly Christmas sweater. That is the theme this year.
That's right.
And next we have entry number 71, which is the Prescott Valley Cloggers 4-H Club. The 4-H Club is entering its third year. They offer projects in Clover Walker tea, cake decorating, and vet youth.
From the crowd that's watching the parade, everybody who's in the parade, riding on floats, in the back of trucks. What a fun time this is in
And
Arizona.
I believe they actually have, is that a turkey? A real life turkey?
It is. Okay, our next is Prescott Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. They provide their residents with consistent, dedicated, and reliable care. In their pleasant home-like setting, nursing care and supportive services are delivered by a professional, caring, and friendly staff. Prescott Nursing and Rehabilitation Center, centrally located in the beautiful Prescott, Arizona. And their residents enjoy breathtaking views of all the Prescott Mountains around. Prescott offers glorious weather, embracing all four seasons, and is a city rich with tons of history.
Up next, here's some folks that never miss a parade in Prescott.
All right, we have the Atzlan Lodge number 1 Masons. It's a family float comprised of members of the Atzlan Masonic Lodge number 1, F&AM, which was organized in 1866, and Golden Rule Chapter number 1 Order of Eastern Star, formed by Morris Goldwater in 1888. Members of both organizations are riding on the float today. Both groups are located here in Prescott and meet at Atzlan Lodge building on Willow Creek Road.
And next we have Texas Roadhouse. They want to wish everyone happy holidays and a very new year. They hope to see you soon for some legendary food and legendary service.
Sounds delicious.
And of course, if it's your birthday and you go there, they'll make you sit on a saddle and embarrass the heck out of you in front of everybody.
It was my dog's birthday yesterday. Okay, here we go with the Prescott Fire Department. Now, the Prescott Fire Department is in its 134th year providing fire and medical care for our citizens. From all the men and women at the Prescott Fire Department, they wish you all a safe and happy holiday season.
And you know, I know I've mentioned this before, Marty, but just another parade entry with 134 years of history here in Prescott.
Well, and they've kept Prescott here because it can't burn down. They're here helping that not to happen.
Very beautiful fire engines.
That is. That's nice. Okay. Our next entry
is Quan Win for Arizona House.
Quan
is running for the Arizona House of Representatives in District 1. He is a true conservative who wants Arizona to stay that way. Please join him in saying a prayer for all of those serving away from home this Christmas in our military and the veterans who sacrificed being home for Christmas so we could all be free. Thank you. so much.
Merry
and
Christmas
Merry
to everybody.
Christmas.
Okay.
Very quickly, thank you for tuning in to KYCA, Prescott, Arizona, USA, and KYCA.info. It's a little after 2 o'clock. You're listening to the 37th Christmas Parade live on KYCA.info and around the world on the World Wide Web through Prescott Media Center.
And our next entrant is Basis of Prescott, a tuition-free charter school that empowers K through 12 students to achieve at globally competitive levels. They have an inspiring team of teachers and staff who work hard to create a positive, productive educational experience for their students.
And next we have Ride Prescott. Ride Prescott offers seasonal rides in downtown Prescott and sleigh rides this December. Join Joe and his rain dog, Charlie, as they sleigh ride Prescott and enjoy the Christmas lights. It's all of the fun of a sleigh ride without the horse. To book your ride, check out rideprescott.com.
All right. Yeah, those look like fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
All kinds of different vehicles. We got quads, we got side-by-sides.
Looks like we have some bigger Jeeps or something there in the
Yeah,
back.
those are coming up with the big light bars on them. And they're all decked out. I mean, you can tell these guys took some time. Every entrance that's gone by, you can tell these folks have taken some time. And they have some pride in their work, too, and they're all really cheerful.
You know, whoever is judging this parade, I feel sorry for them because there are so many good entries.
That's a side-by-side. There's four people fit in there.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
It is. And all the Jeeps and four-wheel drive vehicles now coming up.
For our dog lovers out there, if you check the back seats of some of these, like this red Rubicon here right in front of us, there's 2 Cocker Spaniels in the back.
That's fantastic. How much fun is that? And there's one of those new Jeeps that has the pickup bed on it.
Yeah. Those are interesting.
Yep, that serves a lot of purposes for sure. A lot longer wheelbase, though, so it's a little bit different than driving just a regular CJ or a Wrangler.
And they're all individually wrapped. You know what I mean? As
are.
far as their decorations go.
Okay, our next entrant, Zebrascapes Landscaping and Services. Zebrascapes Landscaping provides the Prescott area with quality landscaping service, including hardscapes, outdoor kitchens, fire pits, paver patios, and synthetic turf. They also specialize in Firewise cleanups, tree service, commercial and residential property maintenance, irrigation, snow removal. That's a big need here in Prescott sometimes, and Christmas decorative lighting. They're a locally owned family business celebrating their 10th year in business here in Prescott.
And you know, we've seen a lot of horses in this parade, but we have only seen one zebra.
You know what? I got to tell you,
thanks to Zebrascapes.
Before the parade, I saw them walking this zebra down the street.
You did. You mentioned that to me.
And everyone had to stop and look at it. It was one time people stopped in front of me, and I did not, say, "Why are you stopping?" Well, I was looking too.
Yep. And as you can see here, they have their truck here for snow removal. There's another large truck here.
A large cherry picker there.
They seem like they might be a one-stop shop for all your landscaping needs.
I think so. Zebrascapes. I wonder where they...
And maybe you'll get to pet the zebra. Who knows?
Well, yeah. Where do they get the zebra? I'd like to know that.
You know what? That's a great question.
I wonder if it's kind of like the Greyhound dogs that are retired from racing. Maybe the zebra is retired from zebraing?
I guess.
Where would he retire from? Not sure. Hey, look at that. They got a nice fire going.
Fire pit.
They got a nice fire pit on the back of that.
I bet they're nice and warm up there. Nice and toasty.
Well, they can make fire pits, I'm sure.
Some s'mores. That's what I would be doing up there.
All right. And then the huge dump truck. Man, that's large.
That is, yep.
And it's finely decorated also.
Sprawling Williamson Valley.
People went all out for this.
Okay, our next entrant, Guidance Aviation, has been in business here in Prescott at the Prescott Regional Airport for 21 years. They provide helicopter flight training and helicopter tours in Prescott and Sedona. Their sister company, Helios, is a new addition to their team. Helios is a woman-owned power line construction company that serves major utility companies across the U.S. What a team. Guidance Aviation, Helios, and its owners wish you all a Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.
With a helicopter, no less. For those of you streaming live, you can see the helicopter here on their float.
That's neat. Hey, I wanted to tell you, too, after today's parade, stay downtown to enjoy more festivities. After the parade, you can stay downtown for photos with Santa, on the north side of the timeline along Gurley. And visit our vendors, dine, shop at local businesses, and enjoy band performances by Catalina Foothills Falcon Band.
And next we have Save the Dells. Save the Dells is a local group of volunteers gathering grassroots supports for preserving the Granite Dells area, which is being threatened by destructive development. It includes majestic and unique rock formations, a beautiful creek valley with vital wildlife, habitat, and corridor, and our world-class Peavine and Iron King trails. The is a local equestrian group with generously joined in today's show, and they want to also show their support. For more information, go to savethedells.org.
Well, they have some beautiful horses, I must say, and they have, again, the cleanup crew following behind.
And and you can hear the crowd clapping and cheering for them.
And they have a miniature donkey there, too.
Oh,
that's great. Okay, well, here, under new ownership, Weiu Shuttle is our next entrance. They offer you a ride in executive-style comfort in leather captain's chairs. They offer tours of the Grand Canyon and Sedona, as well as daily trips to Sky Harbor Airport. They have charters for weddings, party groups, graduations, and special occasions. Also ride with them to medical appointments in Phoenix. They'll pick you up at home or from any of their pickup spots around Prescott and Prescott Valley. Please call them at 928-445-8880. Weiu Shuttle, under new ownership.
And next we have the Limitless Entertainment Llc presents GTA Gaming Photo. Vintage Shasta trailer has 6 TVs inside with 3 full Xbox 360s, surround sound, plug-and-play games, and an amazing photo booth. Outside has surround sound, 2 TVs which play movies, karaoke, and 2 full Wii gaming systems with over 300 games. Book for any of your events. Call 928-362-2727.
Yeah, those are real popular with the the teens, the preteens parties. They have parties and they bring it right to your house, and you can sit there and play games all night.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's pretty amazing.
Okay, here comes up the parade route. Manzanita Landscaping. Manzanita Landscaping has been serving the Tri-City area for 10 years, specializing in custom residential design, build, landscapes, and custom residential and commercial landscape maintenance. Manzanita Landscaping strives to work together with their clients, vendors, team members, and their entire community. Have a great day, they say. Oh, look at that wheelie.
Look at that.
All right. I'm not sure they're part of the parade, but they're having fun, aren't they?
If not, they should be.
No, I think they're part of Manzanita, actually. They're probably some of the kids of the owners, and they're having a great time. Everybody is. They even have their dog.
Very pretty float.
Real nice trailer there with all the family members from
Big
Manzanita
and small,
Landscaping.
it looks like. Next we have Parade Entry 87, Wilder House. Vacation in Prescott is the premier vacation home rental place with 5 distinct properties featuring Wilder House on Whiskey Row, the oldest Victorian home in Prescott, located right here on Montezuma. It will be open and all the time period pieces. Vacationinprescott.com.
Everybody wave at Sky Daddy.
All right.
There he is.
Ask him where he's playing tonight. I'm sure he's playing somewhere nice.
He's not an official entry in the parade, but we just made him one.
Wilder House is up next.
And I have seen the Wilder House. I haven't seen the inside of it, but it is on Montezuma Street, and it is the only house on Montezuma downtown here in Prescott.
All right, well, we're coming down to it. Our next entrant is the Kiwanis Club of Prescott. Kiwanis Club of Prescott raised $180,000 with their 2-week spring auction and another $7,000 with their fall John Phillips Memorial Golf Tournament this year. 100% of the money raised goes back to the kids in our community. We thank the community for all of their donations. Special thanks for the community's help with money raised and services provided to help build the Kayla's Hands Playground for our kids in the Prescott area to enjoy. From our club, we wish you a Merry Christmas and may 2020 be a great new year.
Special thanks for the community's help
And next we have Mountain Oak School. Mountain Oak School is a pre-K through 8th grade public charter school that emphasizes intellectual development through the imaginative, artistic, and moral growth of its students using Waldorf-inspired teaching methods.
All right.
More young students here in our parade.
Love it.
You know, this parade is attended by so many thousands of people, and they're all very well behaved. They're all having just a great time, and it's great entertainment, and it puts you right in the mood, doesn't it, for Christmas?
It does.
Okay, we have Summit 4x4 Company here. It's your one-stop shop for custom Jeep and Toyota builds. They offer parts, accessories, repairs, and maintenance. Locally owned, operated at 402 East Sheldon Street in Prescott. Summit 4x4 Company, built for adventure. And you know, I got to tell you, look at they got all the mud on there. They've been out four-wheeling. I drive by there every day to go to the station. And, yeah, they have some really cool vehicles. And they really know they're four-wheeling, that's for sure. Got one guy here with his
trees on top.
Yeah, guy with his Nerf bars has some faux barbed wire on there. Actually, those must be Christmas lights. They
Christmas
look like,
lights, yeah.
they look like barbed wire. Interesting. Oh, look at the Grinch here on top of a Rubicon. You can't say that very often.
You can't.
I don't think many people have uttered those words, really, except for here.
There's actually quite a few Rubicons and what other type do we have out there? Jeeps in this Summit 4x4 Company.
Yeah, and they're all modified.
They are.
They have big lifts on them. They have larger tires and wheels. They have exhaust systems, intake systems, and boy, the big meat on there, the tires. They have some of those rock crawler tires, which on the sidewall they actually have tread too, so they can actually crawl up those rocks. In fact, parking out in front of their business, their place of business, they have big boulders.
They do.
And they park the Jeeps up on there to show people how they can articulate when they're out there four-wheel driving.
And this one right here in front of us, actually, they have customized lighting on there.
It's a 4Runner, and he's got really cool custom lights. Looking nice. Really, really good.
Or just go by and say
what a great group. Hey.
Probably crawl some rocks with that one. And you can probably
oh my goodness, yes. You can see some are lifted higher than others, and it just depends on your level of four-wheeling and where you want to go. They have trails all across Arizona. You could never possibly hit them all. There's so
I
much
bet
fun
they had
to go
so
on.
much fun in the snow.
I bet they did.
10 in the back there. We got the
Next, we have the Anne Marie Ward for Congress. Anne Marie is a proud native of Prescott Valley. She and her husband are currently raising their children here in Prescott. Anne Marie comes from the business world and wants to see solutions and results come from Washington rather than decisive backdoor deals from career politicians and the new socialist movement. She is focused on what matters to the communities. Through new leadership, we have the opportunity to unite the next generation of conservatives to carry on the great American legacy. Visit AnneMarieForCongress.com for more information.
Okay, Arizona llama lovers. Llamas have become very popular in the United States. They make wonderful pets as well as guard animals for sheep, goats, mini donkeys, and family pets. Since llamas can carry up to 70 pounds, their popular hiking companions have an agility over obstacles. They can even be taught to pull a cart. They're very gentle and good with kids and people with special needs. Their wool is prized for sweaters and blankets, and they're also easy keepers. If you have an extra acre or more, you might want to become a llama lover too. Arizona llama lover.
You know, I have to throw this out there, Marty. We've seen horses, we've seen dogs, we even saw a zebra. But
miniature
now
donkey? Yeah.
we have llamas.
Llamas. I think they're cool.
I think they are too.
I like the way their heads and necks are out in front of everything.
They're very, very soft, actually.
Yeah, that's what they say, that
their wool. Actually, I knew this woman who actually owned a few of them, and she used their wool to make a little tiny teddy bear, and I couldn't believe it. I bet you some of the ugly sweaters that we have here on the parade route have been made out of llama wool. Okay. Next is the Espresso Barn. Ryan Glass, owner of the Espresso Barn, and Layla Ramsey, Prescott's bubbly realtor with Keller Williams, Northern Arizona, are proud to present Prescott trolley service starting this holiday season.
All right, there it is.
Their mission is to provide Prescott with unique entertainment and hospitality opportunities that make its residents and visitors smile. How interesting.
That trolley looks like a lot of fun to ride on for sure.
It really does.
Okay, our next entrant is the Yavapai College Band, and Yavapai College is the band sponsor for the Bradshaw Mountain High School Marching Bears. Carrying the banner are students from Yavapai College. Thank you, Yavapai College. And this is the Bradshaw Mountain Marching Bears. Directed by Trudy Groover, the Bear Band would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let's hear them as they go by.
You know, Marty, I have to admit, I was not a Badger. I was a Bear. But my younger brother, Jared, he ended up going to Prescott High School, but not me. I was a Bradshaw. I was a Bradshaw Bears girl. Very cool to see my old high school still out here doing their thing.
Certainly is, and they're all wearing wonderfully, beautifully ugly sweaters.
Yes. They got some good music going. I want to get up and dance a little bit.
Well, we are coming down to it here.
We do. Our last parade entry, of course, is the Prescott Chamber of Commerce. And they are proud to organize this parade each year. The Chamber represents 1,012 businesses in the greater Prescott area. Closing out this year's parade is the person you've all been waiting to see. Of course, Santa Claus. All the kiddos will be happy out there. Mrs. Claus is also joining her husband to wish you all a very Merry Christmas.
A Merry Christmas on behalf.
And there he is, Santa.
Santa, bringing up the parade routes end there. All right, and he's going to be around here this evening, so
this concludes the 37th Annual Christmas Parade.
Thank you for attending, and we invite you to stay downtown for the festivities on Gurley Street and to visit Santa Claus on the north side of Yavapai County Courthouse Plaza.
And tonight, actually at 6 o'clock, will be the traditional courthouse Christmas lighting. I believe it's the 64th year. Can't even believe it. And that begins at 6 p.m. tonight.
That's incredible. We had a great time today. It was beautiful weather, and we give thanks to everybody who helped out with the broadcast here.
Yep, thank you, KYCA.
Okay, folks, thanks for joining us here on the 37th Annual Christmas Parade and Courthouse Lighting. Stay tuned for the lighting starting just before 6 o'clock. Thank you to all of our sponsors. And a thank you, of course, to the Chamber of Commerce and Findlay Automotive for their sponsorship of this parade.
Falcon's Foothills Band will be over there performing as well.
Internet provided by Bolt Wireless Internet here in Prescott. Call them for your wireless internet needs. We're always thrilled to have Bolt with Prescott Media Center and KYCA. We want to thank all of our sponsors today here on KYCA. We were honored to bring it to you once again this year, as we have every year. We want to thank Marty Myers, Findlay Automotive Group here in Prescott, being the parade sponsors. It was an ugly sweater parade this year here on KYCA, and we're thrilled to bring it to you live on Prescott Media Center and worldwide on KYCA.info. Thank you to our announcers, Marty Myers and Samantha Parsons. Sponsored by Pralines of Prescott. Also by Olson's for Healthy Animals. Arizona Seamless Gutters. The Frame and I in downtown Prescott. At Prescott's True Value Hardware. Roxy Web Securities Management Incorporated. El Charro Norte Restaurant in Chino Valley. Lamerson's Jewelry in downtown Prescott. H2O Health, where water and health solutions. The Blind Brothers of Arizona. Prescott Tire Pros and Automotive Service. And Weichert Realtors CLA here in Prescott. Thank you for joining us once again on the Prescott Media Center, KYCA.info, and KYCA's Facebook page. Thank you for joining us. We'll have live coverage on KYCA.info of the Prescott Courthouse lighting starting just before 6. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Prescott Media Center and KYCA. And now back to our regular programming. And thank you from around the world for joining us in Arizona's Christmas City.